Is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi folks, David Cavanagh coming to you live from Pattaya Beach in Thailand. Thank you very much for taking the time out tonight to get onto this wonderful webinar with my good friend, the Energizer himself, Ken Krell. Now, tomorrow I'm leaving for the States to go on the Best Marketers Cruise, and I'll be back at the end of January. And I promised everyone there wouldn't be any webinars in January, but I met up with Ken and he showed me some new ways to basically make your prospects and customers stick to you like glue with different Google strategies, different site wrap strategies. And at the time when he was talking to me, I thought, Ken, what the heck are you going on about? But the thing is, then when he showed me different stuff, I thought, now I know what's going on. Yeah, okay. And the thing is, I'm going to be using these strategies in with my mobile marketing with Best Mobile Site Creator, in with my Best Coaching Program Academy with Pat's group, with everyone. So that's the reason I invited you onto the call tonight. Whether you're from Fabian Lim's seminar, from Leon's, whatever, from Pat's, I mean, I invited you on as my VIP guest just to have a good look and see what you think yourself. So anyway, apart from that, I asked Ken tonight to give you full-on content to really, truly show you what he's doing. And I said to him, if you can show people like 5 or 10 strategies to maximize their marketing, he said, well, I've got 7 like really, really cool strategies, maybe even more. And I said, okay, well, just show them the best ones, the secret ones, the ones you don't normally talk about. And yeah, he's put a PowerPoint together. And all I can say is Ken's great at what he does. He's been in the industry a long time. And he really does know his stuff. He's actually been part of our faculty in Pattaya at the Thailand Internet Workshop. He's helped us on stage. He's done presentations for free for me to really help and inspire students to get from where they are to where they want to get to. So all I can say is turn off your mobile phones, lock up the dog, the cat, the kids, the budgies, and all that kind of stuff for a minute. All jokes aside, seriously, just focus on what he's about to tell you. Grab a pen and paper, if you don't mind, like a pad, exercise book, whatever you want to call it, fool's cap, notepad, whatever, and grab a pen because you'll be writing quite a few notes down. And I urge you to take some notes because after the call, I mean, if you want to keep in contact with Ken, you want to do some stuff, you want to move forward with him or anything like that, like I am now, I mean, you really need to do this. So anyway, I've got things to pack and I've got things to do, but I'll still be here during the webinar listening as well. So my good friend, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I truly, I'm blessed to have Ken on the call tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Ken, the Energizer Krell. Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, David. Everybody. David, I love you. You are fabulous. When David and I started talking about this last week, David said, you've got to tell everybody what's going on. And I said, David, we got a cruise to go on because David leaves tomorrow and I leave on Friday morning. So we're both, before we go away for a trip, it's like craziness to get ready with all the things that you delay to the last minute. So for David putting this together at the last minute, thank you so much. For you guys coming in at the last minute when David promised you no webinars this month, thank you for coming. We're giving you an opportunity to kind of come in to what you're about to see before anybody else does. There's only really just a few people that actually are doing what we're doing, and we're just coming out of our beta on this incredible software that you're going to hear about, and we are not even launched yet. In fact, when we go to the Marketers Cruise over the next week, I'm going to be lining up webinar after webinar after webinar, so you guys are here before anybody else. You're an intimate group, and it's David's group. And I know the relationship that David has with you guys because just being with him in Pattaya for a number of times, it's a family. And so tonight is really going to be a conversation. Tonight's going to be a discussion about where opportunities are, where challenges are, and how you can capitalize on them. And it's going to be training. It's going to be an education. So the plan for tonight, is we're going to go about 60 minutes or so, more or less. I'm here, frankly, David's got to go out before I do, and my time is here dedicated to you. So questions, participate, play. This is, again, about you. I know what I'm talking about. David understands what we're doing, and I got a full week with him, and I know he won't leave me alone on the cruise. He'll be like, what can we do next? What can we do next? So this is about you guys tonight, and I want to be real clear about that. So are you with me on this? You guys good? Just pop in the chat and give me a yes. And by the way, fun is expected. If you didn't come here to have fun and learn how to make some more money, you're probably in the wrong place. Thanks, guys. Everyone's just jumping in. Fun. By the way, I got to tell you, wow, you guys are awesome. Everyone's just jumped in like instantly. Bam. I got to tell you, when I do a webinar, and I do a lot of webinars. In fact, at the last workshop that we were at in Padia, I taught our webinar profit formula for David. And I got to tell you, when I see people coming into a webinar 30 minutes early, 30 minutes early, you guys know who you are. It's like 6 or 7 of you. I watch that, and that tells me how seriously motivated you guys are. So I really want to applaud that about you, because you really dedicate your time to this, and I respect that. I honor that. Not a lot of people are that committed. So you guys, I'm really excited about that. So that's the basic plan. What you're going to learn tonight is the following. We're going to talk about why you want people to spend time on your website, not just in social media. Now, how many of you guys are big Facebook people? Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, but Facebook primarily. How many of you are like live in Facebook? You can tell me. It's okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yeses come. Yep, Zest starting. Yes, me. Okay. Now, just a confession. I've been pretty much off Facebook for nearly a year. I'm coming back into it now, and I love it. It's fun, but boy, it sure is a distraction. Facebook can make you a lot of money, but people are using Facebook wrong. And I'll tell you about my buddy Guru Bob, who made a lot of money, but boy, he left tons more on the table. I'm going to show you how not to do that. Facebook is a great starting point, but it's not the ending point. We're going to talk about how the search engines reward you for keeping people glued to you. You might want to write down these numbers right now, the number 3 and the number 4. And I'll get to those a little bit later. But the number 3 and number 4 are important numbers to you, real important. People screw them up all the time. You won't after today. And then we're going to talk about the massive marketing opportunities that await you. These are opportunities, by the way, that very few people can take advantage of, because most people that can do them right now have big budgets, like into the multiple thousands, if not millions of dollars. We're talking about people like Huffington Post, CNN.com, and so on. The things that they can do, the little guy like us couldn't do until now. And you're going to get to hear about how that goes together. And then last but not least, how to keep your visitors stuck to you like glue on your website. And boy, I can't wait to show that to you. We're going to do a lot of live stuff. This is going to be interactive. And so it's not going to be a PowerPoint boring thing, because I can't deal with that. We're going to talk about the real deal here. So let's talk about where we're going to go right now. First of all, 3 massive opportunities ahead for us. Okay. Number 1 is retargeting. Do you guys know what retargeting is? Anybody have any idea what retargeting is? Just pop in the chat. It's also known as remarketing. Anybody? Okay, I'll explain it to you. Have you ever been to a website? You go look for something. I'll tell you. I was looking at Office Autopilot, because we were going to do a white label with them, and I went to their website, looked them over, and for the next like 3 weeks, every website I went to, their ads were all over the place. I mean, you just can't stop seeing them over and over. That's called retargeting. What happens is they come to your website, you put a retargeting pixel on your site. So basically you put a cookie on their website, and by doing so, you generate your own internal list within Google or Facebook, and you can generate ads that appear online on Facebook or on any other website, and wherever people go, those ads follow them. So and here's the interesting thing: the statistics will blow your mind. Let me see if I can quickly show you live statistics on what I'm talking. Whoops, that's not what I want to show you just yet. That comes later. So does that. But let's see if I can show you real quickly what I am talking about. We're going to get to that JVZoo thing in just a second, but let's see if I can find, here we go. Okay. So this is a website that I'm going to end up curating. This is a great article, 15 mind-blowing stats about retargeting. I could put it in the PowerPoint, but I'd rather show it to you like real live. Okay. Get a load of this. Nearly 5 out of U.S. online buyers said they noticed ads for products they looked at on other sites. That's retargeting. 30% of consumers have a positive or very negative positive or very positive reaction to retargeted ads. Retargeting, get a load of this. Retargeting can boost response up to 400%. 400%. This one, on this one. Retargeted ad campaigns show engagement rates of 2.5 to 3 times higher than untargeted ad campaigns. Prospecting combined with retargeting can lead to 147% higher conversions among some industries, 128% on this one. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. 726% less site visitation within 4 weeks of initial ad exposure. We're talking about this one's 1,000%. Get a load of this. When shopping online, 72% of e-commerce shoppers abandon their shopping carts. 3/4 of them abandon their shopping carts before they make the purchase. Without retargeting, get a load of this. Without retargeting, just 8% of customers return to buy the product. But with retargeting, the percentage jumps over 3 times to 26%. That's huge opportunity. Problem is, most people can't take advantage of it because they don't have the technology to do it. That's going to change for you in about 30 minutes. Let's go back to the PowerPoint and get back to the opportunities. So that's retargeting. How many of you guys are excited about that? The ability to actually follow people around. If you've been in sales, yeah, Paul says, me, yes. Michelle says, yes. Absolutely. Fred says, yes. Here's the thing. Joe Jose says, yes. Here's the thing. If you're in sales, what you were taught was that usually it takes at least 7 impressions, 7 no's to get to the yes. At least 7 times before you get them to say yes. If you were a kid, you knew that by going out to mommy and daddy, you kept going until they said yes. You wouldn't leave them alone. You got the yes. Same thing in advertising and in marketing. If you just give them one ad, they don't see it again, they're gone. You've got to go back over and over and over again, and that's where the money gets made. Most people can't do that. You'll see how we're going to do that today. Okay, that's the idea about retargeting. Video direct marketing. What the heck is that? I just made that up. Video direct marketing. I made it up about 30 minutes ago. And here's what it is. How many of you do any kind of marketing on YouTube? Okay, any marketing on YouTube? You do YouTube videos or something? Anybody do that? Okay, a couple of you do. Excellent. Here's the thing about video and video marketing. Okay, Paul says not yet. Fred says not yet. You will. Victor, you will. Here's why. Right now, there's a really cool opportunity on YouTube. So you put up a video on YouTube, and by the way, we're coming out with some really cool software that actually makes videos for you automatically, but that's not going to be available till like next month. We'll tell you about that one later. But here's the thing. If you had a video on YouTube that was your own, and getting a video made for YouTube is not expensive. It's pretty easy. It really is pretty easy. But here's the cool thing. Wouldn't it be cool to play a video on YouTube and at the end of the video say to the camera or say to the voiceover recording, hey, if you like this, click on the video to buy it right now. Click the video to buy it right now. Is that powerful? That's as direct marketing as you're going to get. Okay, it's directly to them, and you're saying take action right now. Like later on today, we're going to give you an opportunity to be one of our charter members pre-launch of our site wrap software, our iBooster by Site Wrap. You're going to love this. When I show it to you, by asking you to buy it and by suggesting that you do buy it, that's direct marketing. Direct marketing via video, holy mackerel. Victor says I've seen it heaps already. Right. Well, here's the problem, Victor. You can't send somebody to any offer other than your own. In other words, you can't send them in YouTube. You are restricted that you can only put a link in to an associated site that belongs to you. So let me ask you a question, you guys. How many of you like to sell other people's stuff, affiliate marketing? How many of you take advantage of affiliate marketing opportunities, whether you sell a product from ClickBank or JVZoo or something else? How many of you use that? Fred says yes. Trish says yes. And a lot of you are saying yes. That's for you. You are going to love this because here's the thing. Ian says yes. The thing is that you cannot go to a JVZoo link on your own videos. They won't allow it because it's not an associated website. Well, that's about to change for you too, because you're going to send them to your site, but when they go to your site, they'll be seeing the JVZoo site. I'm going to show you that live in just a few minutes. Really cool opportunities. No one's doing it. And that's where you come in to just cream the competition. Last but not least is building relationships. How many of you guys have a blog? How many of you guys run a blog where you're putting content on for people that come to visit you? How many of you are actually doing some kind of content marketing to build rapport and create a relationship with your potential customers and prospects? I'm seeing a lot of me's, yes, yes, yes. Trish, is it Shiny? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. I apologize if I'm doing that wrong. Jose, yeah, relationship building is massive. Here's another opportunity. Most people are blowing it too because they give you a lot of links to resources and people leave your site never to come back. I'll show you how that happens in a minute. It's shocking, but it's the way it's been done. And no one thinks about it because it's the way it's been done. Huge opportunities, but huge problems. David told you a little bit about why me. I don't want to go through this whole thing. It's not about me today. It's about you guys. But I've been training entrepreneurs for nearly over a quarter of a century. I'm an old timer. I began in 1988, I think it is. Craziness. I just created something called the Institute for Totalpreneurship. What's a totalpreneur? It's a person that wants to have everything, not just the business, but the lifestyle. And this is really my ultimate passion, is to help people grow and love their lifestyle, love what they're doing, be able to go on the cruise with David and I every year and still be able to do business and have fun, be on the beach with us in Patio or in the south of France. We're having a trip that we're doing David, you can want to come to this trip. You don't know about the details on this yet. I'll tell you more when I see you next week. But we're going to Nepal in September for 13 days. Incredible. I just came back from there. My mom, 79 years old, trekked with me to the top of some of the mountains there. It's an amazing opportunity, but that's what being a totalpreneur is all about. And that's my passion for you guys. So that's what I want you to get a little idea of why I'm here today. So the problem is getting harder and harder to win with Google. All these Google updates have driven people bananas. And the people that have lost with the Google updates, they're the ones that have been trying to game the system. If you do it right, if you build relationships, if you create relevancy for your site visitors, you will win with Google hands down. And boy, are you going to love what you're about to see. It's getting harder and harder to engage web visitors. They are impatient. Do you know what the average time of people are on websites right now? When they come to your website, how much time they actually stay? Anybody have any idea? Just pop in the chat. Give me an idea. They come to your website. How long do they stay before they pop off? What's the average, do you think? And we're talking minutes, not hours. In some cases, Michelle says 30 seconds. Trish says 15. Guyleen says 10 seconds. Yeah, depends on what you have to offer. Exactly, Victor. True. Exactly right. If you caught them by what's relevant to them to meet their needs, they'll stay. Average time on site is less than a minute. And bounce rate, where Google measures your bounce rate, which is less than 10 seconds on the site, and they're bounce right off, that's way over like 60 to 70%. The average person is gone. We're going to change that for you. We're going to show you how our current users are at now 9 minutes. Someone was at 28 minutes to keep people on your website. That's massive. That's massive. So remember I told you to write down the numbers 3 and number 4? Well, 3 refers to the number of pages at least that Google wants to see you clicking through to show engagement. If you're just on one page, it's not relevant. The site's not that relevant. They measure that, and they will punish you if you don't have that kind of engagement. Now, number 4 relates to the number of minutes on site, time on site. If you are getting 3 page views and 4 or more minutes, Google loves you, and they will reward you with really nice search rankings automatically. You don't need to play with all this SEO stuff, okay? Just do the right thing. Give people what they're looking for, and you're going to win in this game. Now, that's a longer play. I want you making money overnight, not over 6 months. Let me rephrase that. I want you making it both ways, but I want your strategy to be to give people what they're looking for and make money more quickly. Is that cool? Long and short term all together, kind of like a hybrid make money strategy for the long and short term. You guys with me on that? Is that good? All right, excellent. Let's keep going then. 99% of all or more of all marketers are virtually throwing away their money on long-term business growth every day without realizing it. Let me share with you the story about Guru Bob, because Guru Bob cracks me up. That is not his name, okay? But it's someone that David and I both know. This is a gentleman. I sat next to this person about a year or so ago at an event in Chiang Mai, and I watched him make $24,000 over one weekend on Facebook. Would you agree that's pretty darn good? $24,000 as an affiliate on a product that wasn't his over 2 days. I couldn't believe it was going on. And I'm watching this and I'm like, holy mackerel. And I thought, that's great. I wish I could do that, right? And that's pretty good. You don't do that every day on Facebook. You don't. But here's the thing. What he didn't know is, Victor says, that's gold. Oh, yeah, that's genius. Except here's the thing. Let's think about this for a second. And let me go to Word because I want to do the math with you. So he made $24,000. Well, let me make this bigger. Hang on one second. See if I can do this real quickly here. Let's make this 36 point. Okay, $24,000 is what he made, right? Now, the product sold for $1,000. He got half. So that means basically that he had to have 48 sales because he got half. So that was 48 sales at $1,000, $48,000. He made 24. Everybody got that? You following me here? I'm doing this on the fly for you right now. Okay. Now, to get 48 sales, what do you think the conversion rate would be? In other words, how many leads would you have to send from Facebook over to get 48 sales? If you got a 1% conversion, okay, 1% on that would be 4,800 visitors, right? But I think 1% is pretty strong. I would think it's probably close to 0.5%. So 0.5% would really be that he needed to get at least 9,600 visitors to that website, to that product site. Okay, 9,600 visitors. Here's the deal, guys. He sent easily nearly 10,000 visitors to this affiliate site and got nothing for it. Zero, nada, zip. What would have happened if instead of sending them to the affiliate site to make the sale, he sent them to his own website and was able to then put that retargeting cookie on that relationship so that now for the next week, all the non-buyers, how many non-buyers are there? Well, of 9,600 visitors, we're talking about 9,552 buyers or visitors that didn't buy. How many of those people, knowing what you know now about the retargeting statistics, would have bought had they seen the ad 2 times, 3 times, 4 times over the next week or two? It would have been everywhere, and he would have generated probably another $24,000 in sales. Insane. And what if he put an exit pop-up on his own page to capture leads, could have captured probably another 1,000 leads out of that scenario. But he had nothing. All he had was very happy $24,000, but he easily threw away another $24,000 or more. And if he generated a list out of that another 1,000 people or so, those are targeted people because they already responded to an ad. They already responded to a web page. Do you see the opportunity there that was lost? He had no idea. When I told him about that about 3 months ago, you should have seen his face. Just freaked out. You're going to learn how you can do that yourself today. I'm going to show you how it's done. I can't tell you how excited I am about showing that to you. The ramifications of this, okay? You lose a lot of money. You're throwing money away, just like you're seeing on the screen. You're losing customers. I'll show you that in a second, possibly forever, because they're not coming back if you send them off your website. Your stats on your website performance, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. So before I go down to testimonials on what I'm going to show you, let's take you right to what's going on. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. And let me see whether or not my programmer has shown up, because Matt was going to come and visit with us today. This is software that we've created for ourselves. It's called iBoostify Site Wrap. And let me take you there right now. Okay. Let me actually take you to a website first. I'm going to show you what we actually do. This is the coolest thing ever. And David, you haven't seen this yet. This is a website called Niche Pursuits. I like to verify and justify everything that I do. Maybe as a kid, because I always had to justify things to mom and dad. But I like to prove what I'm telling you. So I was looking for statistics on time on site, what the good time on site is. So I found this article on a site called nichepursuits.com, how important is time on site for ranking in Google. Okay. Now, I thought it was a really great site, and I curated that site. So I put that on my website, boostyourpractice.com. It's not terribly pretty, but there it is. Curation is a great, great way of engaging your audience, of giving great content and not having to write it yourself. As long as you add a prologue to it, which was these 2 paragraphs here, and you give total attribution, which I did down at the bottom, thanks to Spencer Hawes, blah, 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 with a link to his site. As long as you've done that, you're good to go. And the links that they've got in there, leave their links alone. Okay, you don't, like someone has an affiliate link in, don't change it to your link. That would be totally uncool. But as long as you're doing this, you are good to go. It is perfect strategy. That's how Huffington Post began, and they still do, and so on. So it's totally great strategy. All right, everybody good on that? Okay, perfect. So let's go back to this article. You got to see this. This is like, he's talking about time on site for Google. He's an SEO guy, and he's throwing away business like you wouldn't believe. I mean, this is really, really sad. So he's got a lot of links in here, and here's one. This one says bounce rate is very important, and there's one. We'll look at this one according to dwell time. We'll look at that one in just a second. Here's the thing: in a post that you put on your website, you do want to have engagement, and you want to give them resources. So if you find something that you want to send them to, you will send them to it, because you, just like you would talk to a friend, you will send them something that you care about. So let's click on this link that he's sending them to. And there we go. So we're going to his Moz blog. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but how many of you have short attention span theater in your life? I mean, you're just like, you see something and you'll click everywhere. Well, I'm like that. Most people I know tend to be like that in this space. So I'm on this other site right now. I'm already gone off of where I was before. Let me go click around. So I'm looking at these metrics. I'm looking, who is this Moz guy? Now, if you know, you'll know they know SEO like nobody's business. Okay. But I'm going to click around this website, and I'm going to look at the community. I'm going to go to blogs. I'm going to go look all over the place. Let me go back to this thing, because there's one page that I end up going to. But it's a nice looking place. Learn, see what this is. Learn SEO. Okay, there's one other thing. Oh, maybe it's the about. Who are the people? There's the about page. There we go. Okay, so now we got this here. Now, but this point, How many of you have forgotten where we even began? Like what article what we were even reading? Okay. So it's just really, really, I mean, I'm gone. I've been thrown away. I don't know where the heck I am because I got distracted, whatever else, but I'm gone. Let's look at the alternative. Let's look at the way this guy could have really scored. Okay. Same article on my website because I curated it, right? Let's go down to that exact same. This, by the way, is a copy. It's a little snapshot of the original blog post. Let's go down to the exact same link. This is it. Dwell time, a few SEOs. Ready? I'm clicking it, and here's the magic. You're going to love this. We are going right into the exact same website, but look at this. They're still on my website at boosterpractice.com. I can go ahead and I can do the same clicking everywhere. Okay, there's analytics, there's a community. Let's see if I can get the lady with the blue hair. Actually, get the lady with the blue hair somewhere along the lines here. Let's see. Okay, nope. I'm getting the same a different view here. But you see what's going on? I am on my own website still. They're visiting my website, but they're going someplace else. So when they're done, I can bring them right back to, if you look on the screen, you see over on the right-hand side, return home. What happens if I hit return home? I can send them anywhere I want. In this case, I'm going to bring them right back to the same article that they were in. So they can go back and read, and guess what? They're still on my website. They didn't leave the site. They didn't leave the site. Paul says, how? Paul, does a magician tell the secrets of his trick? Come on. I'll show you in a minute how you actually do it. But we put this together. It is amazing. But we're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up. Okay. So now the timeline site goes, I mean, it just goes off like it boosts like a rocket ship. Give you an example. Let's look at another one. How about CNN? Now, if you're interested in bad news, you're going to be on this website for a long time because this is like bad news central. But I call this wrapping. It's like putting my branding on top of their website. Okay. We just wrap it right in there. CNN's here. Now, if I want to go look at what's going on in Asia, let's see what's happening in Asia. Let's see if there's any news about closing down the airports in Thailand. No, there's Dennis Rodman. Yeah, we want to listen to him. But I'm on CNN looking around. All the time I'm looking around on CNN. Guess what? My visitors are on my website. When you use this, your visitors will be on your website as they go everywhere. Okay? Let's look at something else. How many of you have ever been at TED.com? Ever heard of TED Talks? This is the coolest thing ever. Trish is asking, does this count? Yes, Trish, this counts as time on your website. Absolutely. And by the way, the Google Analytics, for example, for TED right now, show that they're still getting a visitor. The clicks I make on TED.com they're still getting that. So we're getting time on site, which is massive. And as we go from page to page, we're still getting those page views as well. So this gives us just huge juice with Google. TED. I love TED. I don't know about you guys. I love TED. This article, by the way, how to make stress your friend. You might want to write that down. It is a great video to watch. It can change your life and can give your life actually a longer lifespan. Truly, it's a great video. And if you're interested in doing any kind of public speaking, this lady is amazing. Absolutely great to watch. And I've been on stage for like over a quarter of a century. So I'm telling you, great. 2.4 million views on this. Great video. Love it. After the video's over, I really like watermelon. So let's take a look at this watermelon thing. And I'm still on the site. I'm still on the page. And now I'm like, what's wrong with wheat? I'm going to even bother with that because you know what? I don't care. But now it's optimizing and it's going to go. And I don't want the video to play right now. But that video is 21 minutes. So Kelly's video, I think, was 15 or 18. This one's 21 minutes. I got time on site that nobody can compete with. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it's better than just like embedding it on your website because while they're on TED, they're still on your site anyway. You get the opportunity to have them go anywhere you want. And when I'm done, I can take them anywhere I like. I can take them to a resource page. I can take them to another offer. I can take them to another article. I can take them anywhere I want. In this case, I'm taking them to iBoostify.com, to my sales page. Anywhere I like. Do you see some of the beauty in this? I mean, this is just we're just getting warmed up. Now let's show you where the money is. Okay, do you guys like to make money? I know I'm asking a question I already know the answer to, but I want to make sure that you guys are ready to go. You ready with this? How many of you guys do affiliate marketing? I'm seeing all sorts of duh. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to Safari and we're gonna go to my JB Zoo account. And if you aren't familiar with JVZoo, you probably bought some stuff for them at some point. JVZoo is a really cool place where you can sell stuff and you will buy stuff, and they process payments for you and so on and so forth. It's really good. And if you're an affiliate marketer, you like JVZoo because you can get paid instantly when you're doing affiliate marketing. So there's something that's being marketed right now. It's called, where'd it go? I want to show you something that's relevant today. Let's see. Let me find it for you. HydraVid. Okay. So this is a video marketing thing. I'm going to click in. I'm going to get the links. I'm going to show you exactly how we do this because some of you wanted me to actually show my kimono. We're going to do it right now. So I'm going to get the link from here. All right. And very quickly, you guys ready? All right. Actually, tell you what, David's probably packing. David, are you packing or are you watching? Okay, David's probably packing. It's cool. So how many, if someone has a timer, oh, I'm in the wrong place. Let me go back to here. Okay. Somebody has,
still here, Ken.
All right, cool. You got a timer? You want to time me?
Yeah, okay, hold on for a second.
I'll tell you when. Okay. But I'm going to show you guys exactly, I'm going to show you, it's okay. I'll show you guys how this is done. Right now, we're in my WordPress. This is a WordPress product, works on WordPress only. What we're going to do is we're just going to go right into our control panel right here and click iBoostify Site Wrap. That's simple. Very simple. And when David tells me he's ready, we'll get started.
Yeah, you tell me when to press start.
Okay, cool. Just a quick overview. In our software, you will set some defaults. So by setting defaults, it's going to make things really easy for me so I can do this in a matter of seconds. So I will set, for example, on that header that you saw where it said return home, I can set a standard return home default. Now, every page I create that I wrap, I can define individually. But if I want to do something speedily and I know that one of my websites only markets one product, for example, no worries. I can very easily take them to that one page. The zoom level.
So you can even take them to davidcavanagh.com.
Hell yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, David, we'll do that when I set it up. We'll do that. We will do that. Okay. All right. All right. Now, obviously, we wouldn't want to do that necessarily because the objective is to keep them on our own website. But
sure,
you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll show you how we do that. The next thing, the zoom level relates to that. Perhaps the site that we're wrapping has a different size to it, and it may not look right on your website. So we can actually zoom that in or out to make it fit properly. And that's right now we leave it at 1, which equals 100%. So we leave that alone. Then the top image URL is actually the header that you saw a second ago. I'll show you. That's wrong one. Boostyourpractice.com, for example, or in this case, the header up here that's got the return button to it. Okay, or CN. Here it is. iBoostify one. Okay, and we'll make custom of these for you too. Okay, very simple. So we keep one standard image. You can totally change each one, change a color, change a button, whatever, very simply. The image height, which is the height of your header, and the background color, so that you can go all the way across like we do here. Okay, if you want to go all the way across, we like going all the way across. So, and by the way, there's a color picker that goes with it. Now we'll talk about retargeting in a minute. But remember we talked about retargeting before. Here's where you can put in your retargeting scripts, both for AdWords for Google and for the two different companies that are the leaders in retargeting for Facebook, AdRoll or Perfect Audience. So it's all there. Now, if you want to get specific by individual offer to retarget on specific offers, you can do that too. And that's coming out in a couple of days. We're working on that like right now as we speak. I was expecting that to show you that today. Okay, so we're going to scroll down right over here. And this is our site wrap sales creation funnel tool. Okay, and this is as simple as it gets. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build our wrap right now. Are you guys ready? As soon as you tell me you're ready, I'm going to have David start the timer. Okay, are you guys ready?
Bring it on, come on.
Ready, everybody? All right, Paul says, you ready? Everybody else? Come on. Okay, Trish says yes. Come on, you guys. I need there we go. Frost is ready. All right, here we go. Michelle, go. Okay, fire away. Okay, you guys are ready. All right, David, let's go. Let's rock on. Ready?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, this is wrap. I'm going to give it a page title. I'm going to call it wrap, JVZoo. And I'm forgetting the name of it. It's Hydra something. So just call it Hydra for right now. I can always change it later. Hydro, I think. Hydra, what the hell, Hydra? Okay. The wrapped URL, we want it to say HTTP, but I already have what it is. So I'm just going to paste it in because I pulled it off that JVZoo site a minute ago. The banner link URL, where do I want to take them to? Taking it to www.david.com The zoom level we leave as default. The top image is a default. The image height and color are default. Hit create. Ladies and gentlemen, it's being created, and in just 1 second, it's done. How long was that, David?
44.7 seconds.
Wow, that was long. Let's go take a look at it. Let's take a look at what it looks like. There's our header.
I think you've got enough tabs open, Ken.
Oh, David, you don't know the half of it. There's like another 3 of them hidden down below that you can't see.
Oh gosh.
I know. It's before I leave on the cruise, I got to do something with that. HydraVid. There it is. There's the video. I mean, there's the site. We put their site right on our site. Now, here's the beauty, you guys. Here's the thing. Okay. While they're on the site, I can lay in that retargeting cookie. While they're on the site, if they leave, I can add an exit pop-up. While they're on the site, I can add an entry pop-up as well so that I can capture leads. Okay. All of that can be done instantly. Now, when they choose to buy it, they will pop off of this page. They will pop off of our website. Do you care? No, because they're giving you money. They're buying. Okay, because you're going to go to a secure site. So they will pop out at that point. We don't care. We're making money. Okay, but right now, while they're on this website, and if they don't buy, we got them on retargeting. We got them on being able and asking them for their information with a pop-up. We have control of the relationship here. And all the traffic that went there went to our site. So we didn't drive traffic to them. We drove traffic to us. And inherently, that will make you so much more money because of your ranking on Google. What do you think, you guys? What do you think? Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, we're going to wrap one of yours in a second. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And it's just genius. Now, nobody could do this in the past. It wasn't available. Now, talking about, like, I think the last time I saw somebody that had something that was like a $10,000 package that had this in it. You just couldn't get it done. We built this. My programmer, Matt, built this, and I'm hoping he'll join us tonight. He said he was going to come in and visit with us, but I got him locked away. Anyway, so now let's return home. Return home. Where are we taking him? To my favorite man, Dave. Oh, we're going down the David Cavanagh Road. I love that. It's a really pretty page, David. So that's great. Is that lead pages? That's really nice. So there you go. Now they're David. Again, I've lost them, right?
Yeah, it is. It's lead pages.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really, I like lead pages a lot. So now you've taken them to David's site, and now we're done. Now, obviously, I might want to show them another offer. If I want to show them another offer, I have the ability, you will have the ability to go in and send them to page number 2, page number 3, page number 4, page number 5. So you can create a complete campaign. All they do is keep hitting that return to site button right up here.
So what you're saying there, Ken, correct me if I'm wrong, what you're saying there, because I'm just learning this with you as well.
Yeah.
We could pick 4 or 5 different affiliate programs, whether it be mobile marketing, whether it be, something on ClickBank, something on Facebook, whatever, and we could put that all into one funnel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's genius.
Isn't that great? I know, it's really cool. So the interface is going to look a little bit different next week. We're tabbing it out, and they'll be dynamic. They won't be like listed like this, but it's all there. I mean, and where we have the retargeting scripts, each page will have the opportunity for a specific retargeting script, so that way, if someone's like, we're selling this Hydra thing, then we could keep showing Hydra ads to that retargeting group. Then the next one, if we did something that was going to be a ClickBank product for local marketing or whatever else, we would retarget with that cookie. So we can.
And they could also use, and all of the people on the call, they could actually promote their own products as well.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's
you could do your own products first, and the ClickBank or JVZoo or whatever, secondary and third, etc.
Yeah, I mean, you can send them anywhere you like. That's the key. But if you got if you want to make money quick, for example, with JVZoo, with this deal, for example, this product. Let's go back to the HydraVid. Here we go. So get links. If you look at what I'm showing you on the screen, let's hit the thing here. It'll pop up. Here we go. This is instant pay. So whatever the price of the product is, you're going to get 50% commission instantly. Okay. So that's why when you're not like PayPal or set up PayPal, create JVZoo. Because if you have to find something that's relevant to your people, and there's a lot of things that are relevant. There was one that we marketed a couple weeks ago that had online legal pages to make you kosher for some of the new U.S. laws. I thought that was really important. So we marketed that a lot to my list. It was important, and we got paid instantly. We made a lot of money with that. So, only sell stuff that has value to your customer. We're talking about relationship building. don't throw junk against the wall. But if you're going to be doing affiliate marketing, and this is the easiest and best way I've ever seen, and yes, I'm taking credit for it because it's our design, but I didn't create this on my own. This was created, a friend of mine gave me the idea and we ran with it, and we keep adding things to it. We keep adding things to it. It's mind blowing to me. So let me do this. Let's make this personal for you guys. Who would like to see their website wrapped? And if you do, just pop your URL in the chat box real quick, and we'll show you exactly how it works with your website, where I can wrap your website. There's just here we go. There we go. Victor, we'll do you. babyworldaus.com. All right. So very simple. I'm going to wrap, and we don't need to time this. We'll do it real quick here. Wrap Victor's site. Okay. Simple. Now we got Baby World right there. I'm just pasting it right in. Banner link URL where we're going to take them to. Okay. Somebody else. Give me another one. Here we go. I got Guyleen. We're gonna wrap. We're gonna send them to Guyleen. Okay, so where do I want to take them to? Right there.
We got Trish, we got Fred, we got everyone here now.
Yeah, we sure do. I can do a whole. You know what? What the hell? We're gonna do a campaign. Let me just get rid of that. We're gonna go to the next one. So that's already wrapped. Those two things go in here. The next one is we're gonna use these details to make a wrap page. That's already set default. Okay, so this is gonna be wrap Guyleen. And by the way, these are all categorized in one place so you can find them easily within WordPress. Okay, and I also give them a wrap so I can easily find them alphabetically. Okay, so the wrapped URL is this right here. The banner link we leave alone because it's going to be done on the next one. Now let's do one more. So I want to show you how we build a campaign. We're building a campaign. Here's we got Trishelle. I like that. So there's this one. Trish, we're going to do you next. Trish. Okay, I'll just leave it that way for right now. And I'm going to paste it in. Okay, and now I need one last person to send it to because this will be our final one. I'm going to send it to Fred. So this is our final one right here. There we go.
GrowNowCC.com.
Right, got it. There we are. We're done. Okay, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. And again, we won't have to do this next week. They'll be done with that. Create funnel. Watch the magic appear. And I'll show you exactly how we go through this whole thing. There it is. There's our funnel. And we started out with, who did we start out with? Victor. We started out with you first, right, Victor? So we'll start right here with Victor. We're wrapping you, Victor, right now. We'll get Victor's site to load.
How's it feel to be wrapped, Victor?
It's awesome, right? All right, Victor, why isn't your site?
Wrap.
Where's your site, Victor? Why aren't you loading? What's going on here? All right, this is great. Where's your website, Victor? Let's see. Was it misspelled here? Let's see. babyworldaus.com. Or is it not babyworld.aus.com? Or is it babyworldaus.com?
Babyworldaus.com.
All right, let's find out what's going on here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it on its own. Babyworld AUS.
Yeah, it works.
Does it work? Okay, let's see what's going on. We're not loading.
Yeah, I've got it on my browser.
Yeah, it's not. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. Now let's try it again. Maybe it just didn't populate my connection here. Interesting. Well, that's nice. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened with why Victor's site isn't loading in the frame. Let's continue on and see. Let's see what's going on with Guyleen. Okay. Now we're having this is really nice. Let's go and see what's happening with the next one. And we're waiting for Trish. There we go. Now Trish is coming up. Okay, good. Thank God for that. Okay, so Trish, you're up and you're good. And was that the last one that we did? Now, when we finished with Trish, we were looking at Grow Now, and there we go. And there's Grow Now. Okay, and we took it straight to there without our wrap header. So
Guyleen gave you the wrong link.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. And now here's the thing, guys. Do you think that at any point in time you are going to make a mistake? Maybe once or twice. You're going to screw it up. Okay. Yeah. I love technology, Fred. I do it live, but here's the cool thing. If you screw up, in some cases like HTTP, I've done HTTP, not done the whole thing. All I got to do, I go right into WordPress. Okay. I look at my pages, all pages, and I can quickly fix it we don't do it this way. I mean, we don't begin it this way. But let's see if we can find. Let's see, wrap online legal, wrap CNN. Let's see if I can find the one that we had. I do everything. Best way to search is to search by date for today. So let's go see what we got. Okay, Vac Riptor's site. Who was it? Guyleen that gave us the wrong one. We'll just go take a look at this. Okay, so let's look at edit, and I'll show you what we do. Real simple. Okay, you're going to see the actual wrap code. It's all short codes that Matt created, and you don't ever want to deal with this. You don't really want to touch it this way, but we give you 2 ways to do it. This little icon over here will let you actually do it with a automated thing that pops up for you. But let's see if it was, yeah, here we go. Here's the problem right here. The target was 2 HTTPs. Wrap target, HTTP. There's the problem right there. So I have to fix that. I'll just take this out and it will work beautifully. This is operator error. Sorry, guys, I am human, just like you guys are, okay? Did you guys see that? So very simple. You can go look and take and see what it is. Site wrap target, boom, we can fix it. Okay, and there's the home page back to wrap Trish, the top image. So if you put it in wrong, okay, I'm human, and let's update it.
That might have been what happened to Victor's site.
I think we'll take a look. Let's take a look. So yeah, I mean, and it's embarrassing, you know. It's like you want to be perfect, but you know what? The beauty of it is like when we can show you how quickly you can fix something, because you're going to mess up. I mean, we're all going to make mistakes.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, Ken. I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's just human. And when we're rushing, especially when we're on a webinar like you are now, you're trying to talk, you're trying to record, you're trying to do everything. Things do mess up, but it's good to see how you can go in and just edit it, save it, and it's fixed up.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we're all going to be doing that. You know, we're all going to be making that mistake. Yeah. So let's see. Let's take a look at this one. Was it Trish that we had a little problem with it loading up?
No, Victor's one.
Was it Victor's? Okay, so we'll go back to wrap Victor. Hang on. Yeah, because Trish is good.
Getting wrapped again, Victor.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do what we call. Let's see. Let me go back to all pages. We'll just search for Victor real quick and get it done. Is that Matt coming in? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, here comes Matt. Matt, our programmer, has just joined us. I'm going to bring him in on board, and he'll get to say a quick hello to everybody. But let me see if I can find Victor here, and we'll find the page and take a look. And we'll search pages here. If I can find you, Victor. Okay, here we go. Wrap Victor site. Okay, let's take a look and see. Maybe there's something weird on my end, which was not. You know, we've obviously proven that's totally possible. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We're still loading. It helps to have a really fast internet connection on a webinar, doesn't it? Let's see. Okay,
Don't you love Thailand internet connections?
Yeah. So maybe we needed to put in a www, because we got babyworldaus.com. Is that the right URL?
Yeah, that's it. So just put the www.
I'll put the www in. Let's try that and see what happens. And we save it. Hit the update button. Okay. And can you see why baby didn't load? We're going to look in a second. Okay. Best internet. Wait a minute. Oh, did we? Oh, let's give it a shot. We'll try the www. Let's go view the page and see what happens. Wrap Victor site. Well, I don't know. So Matt, we got our programmer here with us. Wonder why Victor's site didn't load, Matt. It's really weird. It loads by itself, but it didn't load in the frame. We'll have to take a look at that and figure out what's going on with that. Why that is. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe.
Okay, I'll take a quick look.
What's that? Okay, take a quick look. Okay.
I'll take a quick look.
Okay, cool. We knew what the second one was because it had the wrong HTTP in it, but Matt's going to take a look at it. It's probably user error, me somewhere. I will accept that. The cool thing, by the way, for you guys to know is you guys are seeing this before it is released to the general public. So we're going to give you a great offer on it, by the way, in just a second, just to give you an opportunity to play with us. But that's the cool thing. Now, what happened to Wrap Guyleen? We're unable to resolve the server's DNS address. So we have something else wrong with Guyleen. Oh, I know why, because we had the wrong link. I'll take this right now. I'll fix that. All right, we'll fix that in a second. Let's keep going back. And the rest of these were good. Okay, perfect. So now, the one thing that you need to understand is that with us, the cool thing is that we are BYP.com iBoostify. Okay. The cool thing is that you are working directly with the programming team. It's not like you're talking to IBM. You're never going to work with anybody. You're going right back to the source, which is really really cool. So let's take a look at Guyleen's page. And I don't want to get all caught up in it, but we're going to sort it out and make sure Guyleen's working real good. But let's take a look at the pages, all pages, real quick, and Matt will tell us what's going on. Okay. Let's see, GUI. Did I do it as Guyleen? Let's take a look. I don't remember how I set the page up.
Oh, are you going into Guyleen?
No,
Okay, let me get out real quick then.
the problem. Oh, it's okay. The problem was Victor, I think. Guyleen.
Oh, okay. I'll go into that then.
But Victor and Guyleen were kind of weird. I mean, not that they were weird, but but. Okay, are you out of it now, Matt?
I'm getting out now.
Okay, cool. We'll take a look at it real quick. So really cool. Okay, perfect. Let's go take a look at this. Okay, let me go. What happened? Okay, edit. Let's go take a look and see what's what on Guide. We'll put the other link in there. That could be why. But this is as easy as it is to edit if you want, or you could just delete. I'm taking it over. This is as easy as it is if you can just delete the page, leave the page. Okay, I'm going to try and do this real quickly here. All right, here we go. Wrap Guyleen. Okay, and okay, yeah. So this is we had the wrong URL. Guyleen gave us the wrong one, so we're going to put it in here now. Okay, there we go. HTTP. Kind of embarrassing when you have the wrong URL and you're demoing. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're waiting for this to save. I did hit update. And we'll get that one to go. And we'll take a quick peek at it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just want to confirm the banner only shown when your people are logged in your website while they're going to other people's website from your own link. Yeah, they're seeing the banner that you want them to see. Joey, you design, you set up, you control the environment. So the top banner, iBoostify, there we go. Yay! Okay, excellent. And I clicked the banner, so we went straight. And by the way, where it says return home, this whole thing is active. So this whole piece across the top is active. Anywhere they click will take them to the next place. Okay. And you want to go back to Guyleen. Ta-da! Okay. So you control the whole environment any way you like. Okay. So that's the beauty of playing with the wrap. So I mean, we've given you a lot of what it all does. We've talked about the benefit of timeline site where they're staying on your site. We talked about retargeting and the beauty of that, which is just stellar. The money you'll make, the money you'll make on that is so much more. The time on your website, which Google will reward you for, is huge because most people are throwing you away, like the guys over here, totally throwing you away. We won't let that happen. We want to keep you in your blog on your website so you can continue to provide value. I've got one person. She has an article on her that she put on her website. It's got 32 links in it, 32 wrap pages. They are never leaving her website. Never leaving her website. I mean, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. And we've seen people with just huge numbers. I mean, Aileen Boundy. I'm going to go into where's our page here? Okay, I'm just going to scroll down on this. This is our brand new sales page we're still working on. So you're seeing inside stuff right now that we've been putting together. But I want to show you this image because it's a screenshot of Aileen Boundy's site. That's something else to show you in a second. But a bunch of different wrap pages. But here we go. She put up a web page the next day, 29 minutes and 28 seconds on site on a wrap page. And your Google Analytics will show that. That's ridiculous. She's now averaging about 9 minutes. And by the way, we put together a mastermind that meets twice a month for all of our users. So you'll get to talk to each other about what your strategies are. And I'm on those. Those are my calls. We set them up usually at about 11 o'clock in the morning on Mondays. So that way we can take care of the people in the US as well as all of us here over in Asia because I'm in Bangkok. So we set it up straight for you. On the video side of things, here's the thing on the video side. Okay, annotations. If you want to do a click here to order now, you can only do it, as I said earlier, with an associated website. But if you have a wrapped page, isn't that going to go to your website? So now, again, you're controlling that relationship. That's the beauty of this. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Okay. Any more
Can
questions
I
on that?
believe there's just a stopper on the baby website?
Okay. What is that?
So meaning it's refusing to get wrapped, pretty much like YouTube.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very. I wonder why that is. Okay, so some people ask, are there sites that you can or cannot wrap? If your website has some kind of a stopper on it, like Matt was saying, we rarely see that, but YouTube is one of them, and you won't wrap Amazon. But if you're selling Amazon stuff as an affiliate, you'll put them inside your site regularly with links. Those are the only two that we're aware of that you can't wrap. Now we have one of your own. First time ever we've seen that. So it'll be interesting for us to research that. Okay, so we can't see the banner in there. PayPal seems a little technical. Oh, there, yeah. Paul is totally full support. The reason why you're seeing some of the technical stuff right now is because I was dumb and I put the wrong URL in there. But you're going to get some great videos that we're creating ourselves that are on our members area. In fact, I'll show you real quick. Here's our members area. And by the way, you'll see references to WP Brand Wrapper. That was our top secret name. It's now been reintroduced publicly as iBoostify Site Wrap, which I think is a better name. But you're going to see inside here, you've got how you activate it, how you turn it on, and you also have all of our mastermind sessions. Every single one of them are in here for you to use. Every single one of them. So you have
Hey,
total.
Ken,
Yeah, Dave. Yeah,
Sorry, I've just figured out that babyworld.aus.com,
yeah.
that's on Ozcart. It's a shopping cart from Australia. I tried to do some stuff with Ozcart before, and when I tried to wrap things or anything, it couldn't. I think it's because it's a shopping cart and they're just not allowing it within their script.
Ah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, so your own sites and all the JVZoo sites, we've never had a problem with them. So, is anything perfect? Of course not. If you got limitations like that, some shopping carts may not play. Okay. And to say for anyone to say that their thing works with everything, that'd be wrong. Okay. So Paul, no, you'll have no issues at all. I mean, absolutely total support. Matt loves what he's doing with this. I mean, Matt wrote this. He's beyond excited, and he actually said to me before I went on, do you want me to come join? So you've got the programmer here right now, and you always will. I mean, Matt is so excited about what we're doing here with this, and he keeps adding more features. I don't know if you want to tease anybody what else is coming, Matt, but if you have any issues, Matt is Johnny on the spot with you. And the cool thing is, all of us that are here in Asia, Matt's in the Philippines. So we're talking about working the same time zone. You don't have to wait like 17 years for someone to get back to you in the USA or whatever. So so you've got that. Yeah, Victor says he thinks it's a security on it. He'll contact the developers. So yeah,
I believe so.
okay. So would you want to add something, Matt?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, let's give credit where credit is really due. Ken has been the architect of this plugin since day one, and the things, guys, the ideas that are coming from him, they're just mind blowing. You have not even seen half of what he's got in store for you with this site, with this plugin, and I'm just really excited to have this opportunity to really develop this for you guys, and we're coming up with a lot of different things. One of the most important of which is coming out real soon, because I'm already starting the groundwork on the coding of it, is a lot of really great SEO stuff for all of the wrap pages. Ken, back to you.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, there's probably more. And by the way, just so you know, Matt's on payroll. Matt's not like some guy in some I mean, Matt's staff. Matt's part of what we call Super Team, which is our team. So he's family. So you'll get complete support from that. And Matt, trust me, this wouldn't have happened without you, because it's really been kind of a brainchild with both of us. He takes my ideas and runs with them. And on our strategy sessions, in most of our strategy sessions, Matt's on there too. Why? Because if someone has a question, if there's an issue like we just saw with the security thing, we learn from it. We've had over 100 beta testers on this. So, that's the cool thing about working with us. We really make it simple. So let me share with you how you can get started with this, because I wanted to keep this brief tonight. I know David wants to get ready to get packed, and it's getting late for you guys. So let me share with you how you guys can get started with us, and I'll take you over to the super cool page. It's actually it's iboostify.com/Big David. And let me share with you what we're doing here. When the software is formally released, and what I'll be doing on the cruise next week is setting up webinars to offer it out. It'll go out at $197, and it'll have a $37 a month monthly fee. Okay, and that's basically for one site. You're going to get a 5-site license, and you're going to get a different price. So hang tight for a second. Now, one of the big reasons why it's going to carry a monthly fee is because, in case you hadn't noticed, there's a lot of changes that are taking place, both within WordPress as well as within a lot of the browsers. So it drives Matt a bit nuts, but that guarantees that we're going to be on top of things to make sure that you are always live with it. And we continually come out with new versions. It will automatically within the next few weeks, it'll actually automatically update for you. You'll just like most WordPress things do. So what you're going to get right now is a full year access to SiteWrap included in this offer. In other words, you're not going to pay that $37 for a full year. We're giving it to you right off the top for free at $641 worth of value. An upgrade to the 5-site package if you want to use it on 5 different sites. You're more than welcome to do that. Totally cool. You're going to get the strategy sessions. There's 2 sessions per month, and that's with us. And they run up to 2 hours. And actually, the other day we ran 2.5. We're going to try and keep them to 2 hours, and they're all recorded and posted in the members area, so you'll have access to those. And the cool thing is, you're not restricted to the questions that you ask relative to SiteWrap. The idea is that we're talking strategy, and it's about how you can utilize the software and anything else to make money. We come up with really great ideas within those sessions, and people are religious about attending those. So you will love those. Are they mandatory? Of course not. But they're an opportunity for you to work with our current user base, grow along with us, and play with us. And again, this is where my fun comes in. We get to work together. You will get all the upgrades and enhancements as all the time that you're a member. That's all included. And we're throwing something else in because I wanted to give you something else. I'm releasing a new product called FB Ad Booster in February after the cruise. I'll be able to do all the recording for it. And I wanted to have it this month, but you know how it is when you're trying to leave to go on a big trip. So it's a $297 value when we release it. I'm going to give that to you guys as well. Why? Because if we're going to drive business with Facebook ads, if you start driving traffic and start driving them to wrap pages, you'll make a lot more money. So all that together is worth over $2,500. Rather than paying $197 and $37 a month, right now you can get it for $167. That's US dollars, and you're going to get a full year. So the $37 a month, a full year of that included. Okay, so all you got to do is go to iboostify.com/Big David. And I'll put that in the chat for you guys right now. So you can go ahead and you can join us right now. There we go. Let me just hit that. There we go. Okay, so if you go to iboostify.com/Big David. I thought that was a kind of a good name for this one, David. Whoop, hang on. Let me go back to where we are. I could have done David C or something, but I thought Big David would kind of do it. So go ahead and do that right now. Okay, Victor says, I'm a bit lost. Let me answer the question. Internet marketing is new for me. Is there something more? Yes, training, absolutely. Victor, a number of the things that we're going to be adding to the members area, and we're going to do them live, are this. Number one, it helps to know exactly what's going on with your analytics. We have one of my dear friends, Gina Gaudio Graves, who is actually the inspiration for the software, is a genius on that. We're actually going to do a workshop on it, and I'll bring her into one of our sessions so that we'll be able to talk to you about analytics. At our next session, and the next session will be January 20th, is on the calendar right now. January 20th, we will be meeting again, okay, with our twice a month mastermind session. Every question you got, we'll answer. Nothing goes undone. Okay, so if you're new, we'll talk strategy. We'll talk about the best way that we run it. We'll talk about some of the best affiliate offers that we've used that have worked well. We'll talk about curation. My objective for you is this. I am not selling you software. I want to be real clear about that. When we created the Institute for Totalpreneurship, we created it as an educational system to support that. And the software is the value add that powers the strategy. Okay, so absolutely, Trish says we really need the help. Of course. Okay. Now, David is a friend of mine. I love David. We go back years now. It's amazing. It's been years, David. And David and I are probably.
And it all started at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Of all places. But that was supposed to be a secret. No one's supposed to know about that. I remember specifically, do not tell my wife about that. Anyway, during the cruise, I'm sure that David and I are going to come up with some more things that we can do. And he's totally invited, of course, to pop in any of those sessions as well. We want to support you guys. This is not like, let's throw software at him before we leave the country. So are there any further costs to spend or to get from now to the top of the Google rankings? Well, gee whiz, Victor, you can spend a fortune to get to the top of Google rankings. And do we ever guarantee that you will by just using this? Of course not. Will this help you? Absolutely it will. And if your whole strategy is to get to the top of Google rankings, I think that we need to have another conversation, because my attitude about this is, yeah, get to the top of rankings, but let's drive traffic to our website right now and focus on conversions, getting people to show up and converting them into buyers. Okay. And that by using SiteWrap, by retargeting, by using some of the YouTube videos, you can make some tremendous strategies. What I think I'd like to do is actually design a couple of strategic funnels, if you will, or strategic manners. So for example, someone that wants to do video marketing will design a strategy that here's how you do that, and use SiteWrap with those links to drive people into your website to make money. For those of you that want to do Facebook, then we'll take a Facebook strategy, use SiteWrap, and use the retargeting piece that again will build your money that way, so that whatever you want to do, you can do logically. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from on this. Let me see. Are there any further costs? No other further costs. We've covered everything for this side. If you use it on multiple website, just want to check. Can we use it on multiple websites? Yeah, you can. Joey, you're getting a 5-site license. Normally it would be a 1-site license. You're getting a 5-site license. There's no promo code. That should have been taken off the page, so don't worry about a promo code. Can you just restate what you'll be getting? Absolutely, Fred. Happy to do it. Let me scroll up. So, and by the way, I'm probably talking too quickly because I'm so excited. So let me try and slow down for you guys. I apologize. I get real excited like David does. You're going to get...
Take a breath, Ken. Take a breath.
There we go. You're going to get... I know I'm feeling like, whoa, because I'm excited. I love helping you guys. All right. This is my passion. So you're going to get SiteWrap for a full year. Okay. After that, it's $37 a month. All right. And by that time, you've been making a lot of money, so you weren't even thinking about that. Full year of access to SiteWrap. You're going to get the 5-site package, so you can put it on multiple websites. Okay, and we'll talk about that strategy as well. You're going to get the strategy sessions that are twice a month, and usually they're Monday nights, but again, because of travel schedules and so on, because I am a totalpreneur, they will vary. And in fairness to people that are in the UK, and we had someone this morning from Norway, we will stagger them a little bit. So some of them will be evening, some of them will be night, whatever, but we're going to want to make it fair to everybody around the world. You'll get all the upgrades and enhancements while you're a member during that first year, and then of course monthly. You'll always be getting those, and then you're going to get the ad booster training, and I may throw some other things in along the way just because I like doing it and I feel good about giving away stuff. But that's the whole package right there. Just the strategy sessions alone are $97 a month, so you're talking about over $1,200 a year in value. You're getting it for $167, and that's it for a full year. That's totally it, nothing else. Okay, we will strategize with you in the sessions. We'll go over everything that you need. You have a support system. You can just email it to support@iboostify.com. Okay. Matt gets the support tickets relative to SiteWrap. Now, let's see. Will this create my website, or is it attract people? Okay. Will this create my website? This does not create websites, Paul. However, I asked David about this, and he felt that most of you guys already had your own WordPress sites. If you want us to develop a site for you, this is something really cool. We're releasing this, I believe, on Friday, actually. What you don't know about Matt is that Matt and his wife created a school in the Philippines to train people on information marketing. And I'm going to say this wrong, Matt, so you might want to correct me on this. But they have just graduated a class of people, and they've all been trained to create WordPress sites for all of our users. So we will be offering a WordPress site creation package for people. And if you always want us to do that, let us know. We'll give you a great opportunity on that. But I'm not going to go through that all right now. But it's being developed, and that page will be up like tomorrow because it's got to be up tomorrow before I leave town. But we'll build your WordPress site with some specific themes. You'll get a choice of colors. We'll add site wraps to it. We'll add all the right plugins to it, and you'll be good to go. You got to add your own content, of course. We can't do that. But if you need us to build it, we'll be happy to do that for you. And Matt's team will do that for you guys. Okay. I need to create a new WordPress. Yeah, well, no, Trish, you don't need to create a new WordPress site for it if you already have a site that you want to monetize. Okay. If you're going to create another brand and drive people to another site because you want to build it as a content site, then yes, you want to do that. And we have a theme that we recommend, and we're gonna get developer access to that, so it'll save you money for us to do it for you. We're not going to use a free theme, because some of the themes that we use with WordPress are specifically designed with backends that have all sorts of technology that I don't even understand, but it like works better. So we'll help you with all that. We want to be able to help you that. Are you still paying for the monthly payment? You're not until after a year. You're getting that for free, Joey. It's all included right now. Your site's PHP. I think I'm not sure what you mean by that. If it's a WordPress site, Trish, it's fine. What time frame to purchase? I need to discuss with my partner. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I should tell you, Fred, there's a full guarantee on it. Okay. I'm going to leave this up for the next couple of days. You know what? I mean, this is a David offer. We're going on the boat. If you need some time, this is not like for an hour. I'm not going to, I don't play that game. We do like urgency. So no, it's not like the next 10 people, and it's not for the next 10 minutes. Talk to your partner, make an intelligent decision. You've got 30 days to play with it. If you don't love it, we'll give your money back. I mean, we want you to be happy. There's no, we've actually had to issue a refund because someone had a Joomla site, didn't have WordPress. It works on WordPress only. Okay. So no problem there. Okay. Oh yeah, Fred, you're cool with that. It's PHP. Yeah. So, okay. If that's the case, if you have a PHP site, Trish, then yeah, we'll have to build a WordPress site. You can build it yourself. Okay. You don't need us to do it, but if you want us to do it, happy to do it. We follow along when we build our WordPress sites. We follow David's philosophy. We do not use auto building. We use thing is WP Desktop. Isn't that what it is, David? WP Desktop to build it?
Yeah, I use WP Desktop for WordPress. But
Yep.
the thing is, folks, if anyone grabs this tonight off Ken, which I can see a few people already have, but I mean, I'm happy to go through a full WordPress building thing for people who want to actually build it themselves. I'm happy to do that with you. There's no problems there.
Cool. Yeah, and I'm cool with that. Listen, we would love to make more money by and give the work to mass people in the Philippines. If you want to do it yourself, we'll support that too. The bottom line is serving you the best way we can. It's really that, it comes right down to that. So will it work on PC or Microsoft? Paul, it's web-based. It's WordPress. So it works in the cloud. So it works on PC and it works on Mac and it works on, the Chromebooks. It works on all of it because it works in the web. Okay. So that'll take care of you there. Joey, question. Is there any way we can have a trial session? Joey, it's a 30-day guarantee. So consider that a trial. We don't have a trial piece put in. We may do one at some point. Matt's doing our licensing right now, so there may be at some point like a 7-day trial, and then it'll automatically stop. But that's not available right now. Just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
By the way, Ken, just to add to the web-based question, we'll work on a PC, etc. It's also mobile friendly. So meaning this is even going to appear on your mobile devices, not just desktop computers.
Great, Matt. Thank you for that. I forgot about that. Trish, I love you. I could come through and hug you right now. Trish asked the ultimate marketer's question. David, you can see it, but I'm just gonna tell you. Trish said, "Can we get an affiliate link for this?" Absolutely, Trish. When you buy, we automatically enroll you in the affiliate program, and you can get right in and start promoting it. We obviously pay affiliate commissions on after your first sale, meaning you got to buy it first, obviously. But absolutely, positively, we would love for you to market this. Totally love for you. If you got a list, if you want us to do a webinar, happy to do it. What you see is what you get. We want to serve your audience. This is a long-term relationship. This is the beginning of the relationship. It's just kind of a quick background of the future, just so you know where we're going. The iBoostify brand is our software solution brand. Matt's got a few things he's working on. We got some other people we're venturing with. We have software that's coming out, should be in a couple of weeks, that will allow you to take a keyword. It's called Storycast, iBoostify Storycast. It'll let you take a keyword. You'll love this, David. It finds an article based on that keyword. Once you approve the article, it will generate a YouTube video. Let me rephrase that. A video that will post to YouTube. And by the way, it will be, you can choose your voice, you can choose the font and the color and the background. So it'll be like your video. It's automatically created. So it's not like my voice. It's like Siri, only not quite as sexy as she is. And it posts to YouTube automatically. Okay. It will strip off the audio. It will post then to iTunes as a podcast. It will also turn itself into a slideshow, so you can put it on SlideShare, which is another huge opportunity we haven't even talked about tonight. All of that done automatically. It is way cool, and that's called iBoostify Storycast. That's coming out in a few weeks. We're finishing up the testing on that. We have automated LinkedIn software that's called the LinkedIn Multiplier. We're revamping that. We're now coming up with a Mac version. We have software that is called our Boostifier software. It's a full suite. It does video and audio emails, among other things. It's crazy. It's that good. So there's a lot going on in the future that you can work with on us. How soon can you get some help to build my own website? If you want help and for us to do it for you, Paul, I'll connect you directly with Matt, because again, I'm getting ready to head out of town, but Matt will sort you out, and it's his team that'll be doing it for you. So I'll let you guys work it out together just to make things simple, because you're coming in a little bit earlier than we're ready, but happy to help you. Matt will not be able to work with you directly for the next 48 hours because I've locked him away to finish version 1.0. We got to get that released. Trish says, great. Will this be included? That's an extra buy. Yeah. Site Wrap is by itself. So but you guys will get insider pricing on all the new stuff because you're just your family. And that's, that's cool for me. You guys are coming in. Listen, you guys are coming in because you're a friend of David. You're coming in before we go live with this as version 1.0. You are pre-release. This is important for you to understand. There's a lot of value here. So that makes you family. If we knew about it sooner, we would have brought you into our beta team. But you're coming in almost as great as that. So this is insider stuff. No one else has had access to this. You are the first pre-launch out of beta group that we've had. This is, understand that David really stepped up for you because I drove him crazy. I said, David, if you want to do it, it's got to be before we go. And he's like, okay, I'll get it out, because he didn't want to do a webinar. But he thought it was this important for you guys. And, David cares about you guys. It's amazing how, that's why we are such good friends, because he cares that much. So if you're going to play, we're happy to work with you. I guess Paul says, I guess I'd like some help with a month, within 2 weeks. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Paul, get started with it now. Get what I'll suggest you guys to do is to get started right now. You're going to get instant access to the software. If you start going through some of the tutorials, start listening through some of the content that's in the members area. Okay, the members area is right now housed on and you'll get the link to it. It's housed on our Boost Your Practice site. It's going to be moved over to iBoostify within the next couple weeks, and you'll be joining us with that. You'll see what's going on. But go through some of the videos that we've all put in the members area. Get familiar. Okay. Joey says, congratulations on the new site wrap. It's amazing, and I believe it's a great opportunity. Thank you so much. Trish says, it's okay. I'm playing done paid, and we'll need to do the tutorials. Yeah, go through the tutorials. Trish, there are going to be some new ones coming out. Oh boy, I guess I'm going to be doing them while I'm on the boat, Matt. Or maybe sometime Saturday. Version 1.0 is on the way out, and it'll be while I'm in transit that we'll be releasing it. So I've got to get the tutorials done for you guys. It'll be a little bit different. We've added some more ease of use. For example, just so you know and you guys are hearing this before anybody else. Let me go to the dashboard. I'll share this with you so you can see what I'm talking about. WP admin. Just so you can, I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up what you're going to be seeing, because this is, Matt and I have been working on user interface. By the way, something else that I want you to also know about. We want your opinion always. We live to make this better. This is our passion. So for example, like iBoostify up here is being moved down because people have said it's more comfortable for them down below. So it'll be there on the side. But let's go in here. I'll show you. So questions, suggestions, things that you want to see, features that you're looking for, by all means, let us know, because there's some things that, it comes from working together. So first of all, once you set your defaults, you don't need to see this again. So we're going to add navigation across the top so that you can set defaults, and create a single wrap, and they'll be create a campaign. So it'll be easier to use rather than having to keep scrolling through all this stuff. Okay, just real simple stuff, because I'm a user too. I do this all the time, right? So I'm right there with you. Creating a funnel. They'll be either creating a funnel or creating an individual one. And then if you're creating a funnel, you won't have to go down to all 10. It will pop up automatically. In other words, add one. It's kind of like when you're booking an airline reservation, add the next segment. So it'll make that really easy. Yes, it's US dollars. Yeah. So all of that will be built in. And Matt's got more things that we're doing that I'm probably forgetting to mention to you. But a lot of stuff's going in under the hood. Matt's got SEO stuff that he mentioned earlier. So this is still a work in process, and it will always be a work in process, because we want to make it better and better for you guys. So that's the beauty of it. And as I said, we use it all the time. So, it's the story of my life. One thing I will do too, and I didn't put it on the order sheet, but what we will be happy to do for you guys is, if you get us your logo, what we'll do, and this is going to probably take a week or so until I get back to sort it out. So just be patient. But we will make for you some custom headers. I'm not offering this to everybody, but we'll make some custom headers. Give us your logo, and we'll do them in multiple colors, like 4 colors, and tell us what you wanted it to say. If you want to say return home, return to site, click to continue, entirely up to you. And we'll make a couple of them. All right. So in other words, give us your logo. We'll put it on there for you, and you'll get a couple of custom headers, because some people don't have graphics people. So, for example, let's see if I can find it here. So we'll just be happy to do a header for you. Just give us the dimensions that you like, and we'll make it for you. Okay. Listen, we're happy to do it. Just don't expect it tomorrow, because I've got our graphics guy setting up all sorts of stuff before I leave, and they'll kill me. So just be patient. We'll do it when I get back. And Matt will be happy to coordinate some of that with you too. But like I said, I'm locking him away too for a couple of days, just to finish up the final details on 1.0. Okay. Yes, we lost a little time with him yesterday. His power supply on his Mac crashed. I spent half the day trying to in the Philippines find a new Mac charger. So we're a few hours behind. Okay, no problem on that. Yeah, listen, I want you to understand, this is a collaborative effort. We're happy to give you, the pre-release offer. We're happy to give you a full year of access to it. What I want in return is for you to use it, to make money with it, and for us to brag about you. Okay, it's that simple. What I mentioned earlier about our trip to Nepal that's coming up, that's my Excalibur Society. I want you making enough money so that you can come on that trip with us, because I know that you're Davis people, you're fun people, and fun people are fun to travel with and have a great time with. In order to do that, you got to be able to earn the money to afford to do that, afford the the cost of the trip, as well as to afford the time to do it, to be a totalpreneur with us. So this is where we live. This is our passion. Any other questions? Because I know we're running a little bit longer than I anticipated, and I want to make sure everyone's served tonight before David and I both flee the country to head to our cruise in the Caribbean. Any other questions?
There's one thing, Ken. I'm going on a ship. You keep saying you're going on a boat, so you're going to be hanging off the side.
I'll be hanging off the side. Yeah, you know what? You're right. We're going on a ship. We're going on a fun ship, is what it is. And David, I got to tell you, you don't know this yet, but I have been, because we're going on the ship. I've been eating no carbs for the past 2 weeks. I've been like starving myself, and my no carbs thing ends tomorrow night, just so that before I get on the airplane, so that I can finally eat. I can't wait to get on the ship and have all that cool stuff. And listen, you guys,
are you still going to wear that mankini this year?
I was thinking about buying one to goof around with it this year. There's a ton of them for sale on Siloam, and I've seen them all there, and I thought, I should really do that and screw around. But no, I really don't want to do that. Tom already did it.
Good. Well, because I was going to cancel my spot.
Yeah, I really thought about it just to play with Tom, but I thought, he's already done that. I got to think of something different. But you guys think about this. David's mentioned the trip to, Trish says, oh, bad word picture. Fred, the Stressens report recorded. I will post it, and you guys will all have access to it. Absolutely. It's being recorded right now. So no problem at all. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So David, you've told everybody, and you've invited everybody to the cruise multiple times, I assume, right? Because you filled up a whole room block. Next year.
Sure.
And by the way, I'm part of David's block. Okay. I found out about the cruise because of David. So, this is all family. So next year, I want you guys to come. Next year, I want you guys to come. And the way you come is by being able to afford the money and afford the time. And the way to do that is to turn your dreams into business. Paul says, boom, just paid. That's terrific. Excellent. Can't wait to make some serious cash with you guys. Love to travel with you. That's the idea. Fred says you're a gem, even if you wear mankini. Thanks, Fred. That's why I'm doing no carbs, so my belly doesn't show up. Oh, my gosh. See, this is the fun and the beauty of being a totalpreneur. Okay, it's being able to do this. We do this from wherever we are. And it's about adding value and having fun. If you never bought SiteWrap, okay, but just learn what's available to you. If it's not right for you, it's not right for you. We find that it's right for a lot of people because they're losing opportunities. and I want to make sure they're shared with you. So it's fun for me. This is a journey, and I want you to understand that just like we saw earlier tonight, where we had a couple things like I put HTTP twice or whatever, all of us are human. And so I want to leave you with something, and that is that you are going to have challenges as you grow. It's not what the challenge is, it's what you do about it. It's just smiling and laughing and going, okay, it's life. We move on and we get past it and we work together. Okay. Trish says, this is what I need help for, strategy sessions and guidance. Yeah. It's funny. I just started a coaching program this morning because I had someone in Norway that's one of our students. It's like, can you please help me? I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to coach them. Can we get invited to your Facebook page? As soon as we put one together, Paul, we are behind on that. So we will be, and we'll also be doing a Google Plus group as well. So you'll get all those invitations as soon as we're ready for it. We are just not there yet. I apologize. How do you get the link to watch it again? I missed the first 10 minutes. No problem. Victor, we will put the link up. I will email it to all of you guys. It'll probably be tomorrow because I've got to go ahead and get it rendered and posted, but I will be happy to do it for you. It'll be emailed directly to you. Joey says, thank you for the add-on. Joey says we'll be launching this soon. Yeah. Thank you. David, thank you, by the way. I really appreciate it. This, the passion I have for this, and I'm glad that everybody has been feeling as passionate as I am. So I'm looking forward to working with all of you. The next session is scheduled for January 20th. You should, by the way, if things have work right, you should automatically be registered for it now. In other words, when you signed up, we automatically register you into GoToWebinar, and so you should automatically be registered. So, and if you're not, let me know. Let's see, learning and growing. By the way, just in case you have any questions, our support line, just so you have it right now, is yep, no problem, David. Was that a question or a stat on that? Our support line is support@iboostify.com, and I'm putting it in here right now. Okay, so you'll have that. If you have any questions or whatever, just pop that in, send an email. Our guys look at it daily, and thrilled to help you guys. Really thrilled to help you guys. So everybody, thank you again so much. I'm listening via my data, missed half an hour. Thanks, Ken and David. Deshani, no problem. I'm sorry you missed some of it, but it's going to be sent to you with a link to a replay. Okay, Trish, thank you. We will. I promise that we will do everything we can to enjoy every moment of that cruise, and we'll think about you maybe once during the cruise.
Hey, so folks, what I'd like to say on behalf of all of us, I mean, I'd like to thank everyone who participated tonight in this webinar, because the thing is, as I said to you, there was going to be no webinar until the end of January when I get back. But I'd like to thank you for getting on at late notice, because Ken showed me the plug-in, he showed me what he was doing, etc. And I thought to myself, wow, this is really, really good. And I could see how it could benefit myself, it could benefit Ken's organisation, plus it could also benefit you. So all I can say is, for the people who've already grabbed it, which I can see a lot of people already have, there's going to be ongoing training with Ken. I'll jump on some of the calls when I can as well, because I'd like to learn, because, I mean, you know, the best coaches are also the best students, etc., etc. But I have to get going now. All I'd like to say on behalf of myself, Rog, Eric, and Nisrat, thank you, Ken. You always deliver exceptional value. You always, you know, really, truly go out there to inspire and educate people. So I can't wait to see you when I get over to Miami in a couple of days' time.
David, I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. I'm looking forward to serving every one of you. If you have any challenges with anything, just drop us a note in the support sign, and we are really looking forward to playing with you. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. We're going to make this 2014 an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all. So thank you again. David, thanks. I will see you, my friend, on Sunday.
No worries. Okay, folks, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. And from all of us here at Best Coaching Program, and from Ken and his team, thank you very much. And Ken, God bless you. Have a safe trip. See you Sunday.
Take care. Bye.